The second annual MetaQuest Gaming Showcase was jam-packed with exciting sequels from developers you most certainly already know, like the new Boneworks game on Quest is finally here, Red Matter 2 is coming, Espire 2 and a lot more, plus a few new ones. So this is a quick recap of every announcement, so let's get started.
Cruelty, viciousness, slaughter.
The next chapter of one of my favorites is coming this year, The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners Chapter 2 Retribution. If you've played the original, the story continues, and you, as the tourist, will feel the consequences of your previous actions as new parties rise up to help or hunt you down. The first game stood out because of its freedom of choice, incredible combat and intense survival mechanics. That will stay, but there will be a new original storyline in a changed post-apocalyptic New Orleans. One that's even more dangerous than before, so expect fewer resources, more walkers and a new powerful threat looking for retribution. Project 4, the codename for the promised successor to Boneworks that was also coming to Quest. Everyone highly anticipated this one because Boneworks is an amazing game, but now the wait is over because we finally got a review today. The official new game is called Bonelab, and again it's an action-adventure physics game, a combat simulation where every object reacts precisely the way you'd expect. But this time it should be even better, as Bonelab includes 2 years of improvement upon the Boneworks physical interaction engine. There's also a brand new story where you have to uncover the truth about your reality in a mysterious underground lab. It looks like it will have some familiar environments and enemies and a whole lot of new epicness. Interestingly, the game will release on Quest 2 and PC VR with mod support, and the developer teased that the Quest 2 will feature identical gameplay to PC VR when at 90 Hz. That's some promise, so I'm pretty curious to see if the Quest 2 can handle all that. And oh my gosh, yes, Moss Book 2 is coming to Quest. I was a bit worried that was gonna be a long PSVR exclusive, but thankfully it's coming this summer. Our favorite little mouse Quill is back and she's being hunted. You, as her partner, have to help her end the merciless rule of the arcane and restore peace to Moss once more. Moss is a unique third-person game because while you control your little body using traditional buttons, you also help out by manipulating the environment with your own hands, something only possible in VR. I loved the first game a lot. It had a creative design and polish, and frankly, the gameplay was good at awakening emotions, but I have to be honest, I could not get myself to set up the PSVR again with the PSVR 2 coming, so I didn't play it yet, but on Quest 2, I am definitely gonna. Now something completely different. The first officially licensed NFL game is coming to VR. NFL Pro Era is a simulation game where you step under center as the quarterback of your favorite NFL team. See if you have what it takes to compete at the highest level and make the big plays. There are modes to lead your team to a Super Bowl, improve your QB skills by participating in drills, or play catch virtually with your friends in your favorite stadium. The devs promise the most authentic and immersive first-person football VR game by leveraging real NFL game data. Well, I'm not really into sports games, but I can see some of you enjoying this. The most beautiful game on the Quest 2 is getting a sequel as well. Red Matter 2 picks up right where the first game's story concluded. This time the story will take you to the farthest reaches of the solar system, where you have an old friend to save, dark secrets to unveil, and you still have to halt the Red Matter spread and save humanity. No pressure. Red Matter 2 expands on existing gameplay, so it's longer and more ambitious. There will be new mechanics too, like new challenging puzzles, plus a jetpack and more, but let's not spoil too much. The first game was nothing short of amazing, so I can't wait to check out the second. But you know what else would be amazing? If you left me a like on this video, as I need your help with the YouTube algorithm.
Inflation has ruined the lives of billions. In Australia, the Espire program is resurrected.
We're getting another sequel. Espire 2 is set years later after the events of Espire 1, but once again you step into the shoes of an Espire operative. This time you can control 2 espionage droids, each with their own special abilities, and as a threesome, you embark on a mission to defeat a deadly terrorist group. Whether you want to go in guns blazing or as quiet as a mouse, it's up to you. The second game is rebuilt from the ground up, focusing on core stealth mechanics. So you can opt in to use your real voice to interrogate, and you get cool abilities like seeing through walls to mark the location of enemies and predicting patrol paths. There will be more unique spy gadgets that will aid you in your mission, and that's not even all. Next to this single player campaign, there will also be a co-op story campaign that bridges the gap between Espire 1 and Espire 2. I absolutely love stealth games, so I look forward to this. Now, here's a new one.
ついに発見されたのだ
RUINSMAGUS is a Japanese RPG where you take on the role of a novice magician. You're recruited to investigate underground ruins beneath the town of Grand Amnes. The town's prosperity relies on artifacts hidden deep within the ruins, and it's not an easy task to get there because powerful and fearless guardians protect them, and who knows what other dangers lurk down there. It's up to you to grow into an all-powerful spell-wielding magus so you can take on the challenge. There are 26 narrative-driven quests, and they're all voiced in Japanese with English subtitles. So I think if you love anime, you will probably love this. Now, also a new game, the first city building and management simulator for Quest 2 is almost here. We already knew it was coming, but for those who have missed it, Cities VR is the new game by Fast Travel Games and is the VR adaptation of the flat game Cities Skylines. In Cities VR, you can build your dream city by designing your own neighborhoods, constructing buildings, and directing traffic flow while handling economics, emergency services, and more, all with your own hands. I used to love SimCity, so I wonder if this one will have the same kind of feel. We'll see. This one is releasing next week on April 28th already. I might have a review for you then, but if you're interested already, make sure to pre-order it because that will give you a 10% discount. Resident Evil 4 is getting a free update, and it's a fan favorite mode called The Mercenaries. It has been rebuilt for VR but has the same goals as ever: take out as many granados as possible before time expires. The VR version is a bit different, like it will have an exclusive online leaderboard, it will have 20 new challenges, and if you complete them, you can unlock some special VR-only stuff like a big head mode, a black and white classic horror mode, and fancy golden gun skins for all your weapons. These unlocks can even be brought back to the campaign. This update is available now if you own RE4 already, for free. If you don't have the game yet, I do recommend checking it out. Resident Evil 4 is the original game from 2005, completely rebuilt for VR, and it's been received very well by the VR community. You can check out my review on it with the link below. And here it is, the Among Us gameplay trailer, and it's looking good. Among Us VR is a game of teamwork and betrayal. It's played with a minimum of 4 players where you all enter a virtual ship assigned with assignments. But be aware, there are one or multiple imposters who are bent on sabotaging the mission. If you are not an imposter, you have to find out who is or are before they all kill you. Among Us was a popular party game with VR adaptation already in Rec Room and VR Chat, which worked well, but now it's getting its official VR version by experienced VR developer Shell Games, so I'm really curious to see what that will be like. Meta also announced that they are working with Shell Games to make 3 more projects. They haven't told us what they are, but I am excited because I'm a massive fan of the studio. They made some really unique and polished game like Until You Fall, and I Expect You to Die. Now we got a new music pack from Beat Saber, and I like this one as I'm into electronic music. Here's the track list. As you can see, this one is packed with various EDM artists, and I love the variety. On a separate note, I do wonder how many of you still play Beat Saber, because I have to be honest, I don't play it as much anymore. Now, we also got a new environment review. It's called the Crystal Atrium, and not very special, but Looks good. Lastly, Meta is also celebrating today's show with a sale on the Quest store. Games like Moss and the first Walking Dead are part of it, so make sure to check it out if you want to get ready for the sequels later. But that was the full recap. Now it is possible that the Meta Gaming Showcase had some announcements not included in our press kit. If there was, make sure to follow our Instagram or Twitter to get the fast news. For now, I think the showcase was really exciting because we're seeing developers who have been around ever since the start, when there was almost no audience for VR games. Now we have millions of players and it's just so good to see these devs do well. Plus, I love seeing so many sequels to really good games. Too bad we haven't heard anything about GTA VR yet, or Assassin's Creed, or Splinter Cell. I hope we don't have to wait forever. But I'd love to know, what is your favorite sequel or announcement? Let me know in the comments below. I'm giving away the Quest Game Star Tenders. All you need to do is comment your answer down below and I'll randomly pick a winner. Just make sure that that comment is from us. We're getting many of these annoying spammers. Please report them if you see them and please don't fall for them. But thanks for being here. I would not be here without you. So love you all and VR on.